You know what? Don and I have been together a long time. Peter's been here, 7, 8 years. The three of us, it's a long-term relationship. And sometimes you've got to really come to grips with the fact that maybe the relationship is over, because it's amazing. Like, sometimes relationships run their course. So I was just talking to Jacob, and I was talking to our producer, Anthony. They both agreed that was not the best Bob with shoes and spot. But Peter and Don, they refused to believe it because I said it. So we might be coming to the end of this threesome. It might be time.
It's odd that you would take that turn when it's possible. I don't want to speak for Peter, that we're just talking up our guy. I don't want to rip our guy on the air.
I'm not ripping him. I said that what he did.
You said he ripped us
was
off.
Calculated. Because we were insulting him and they talked too much. He obviously heard it. And then the first answer out of the box was, no, I don't know. So that's not Bob. Bob's a brilliant broadcaster. Brilliant. What'd you say, Anthony?
We have the drop of the first.
All right, here's the first question. Listen. Why did the Islanders take until the end of the season to play their best hockey? Last year they did it. This year they're doing it again.
I don't know.
All right, good stuff.
Even
Bob,
you said good stuff. Good stuff, Peter. You said good stuff.
But that was funny.
No, but
I
it
thought
wasn't meant.
funny.
Let's stick it to this big-headed freak who says I talk a lot. That's exactly what he did. And you guys, because it's me and I'm actually saying my opinion, you can't back me up.
That's how you take it.
Yeah.
The world doesn't revolve around you, Michael.
I know,
it's not all about
at
you.
all. It doesn't.
Maybe we just wanted to have the back of a guy that we respect in Bob and didn't want to destroy him on the air.
How about the back of your friend?
You never have our back, and this isn't even about having your back. This isn't someone attacking you. This is you attacking someone else.
You're two really awful people. That's all I can say.
Oh, Mike.
You know what? Mike, what's your name? Don?
You know what?
Let's say the thing that we need to say so Michael appreciates us. I'll speak for both of us. Don and I absolutely would cheat on our wives for money, and we hate Bob Wischusen. Are you happy?
No, I don't hate.
Is that what has to be said, Don?
Once again,
is that what has to be said?
Absolutely just you actually confirmed what I'm saying. You're both awful people. You just are, and awful friends. And again, because the sands through the hourglass, and we've had a great run. There's no denying it. Great run, top of the ratings. We've gone through everything. It might be over. It might be over.
But how does it end?
It might have run its course.
All right, let's play this out. It's a good 5 o'clock hour segment. Let's play this out. All right, you're right. It's done. So what's the exit strategy, as I like to say?
I don't know.
Because I got another year after this. What do you want me to walk away?
No.
I think we got to try to make this work. We're all under contract. What do we do?
I think that this now requires heavy lifting because the natural friendship and camaraderie, it's gone. It's obvious.
I don't feel that way.
If you've become vipers toward me, that's okay. I think it's cute. I just don't know if it plays all the time. He clearly gave a bad performance as a guest, and you can't even bring yourself to agree with me. It might be over.
Let's just say, for sake of argument, that you're right.
I am right.
That we're lying and we agree with you. When does that become good sports radio? To just all agree with everything Michael Kay says?
I have learned at the foot of Don LaGreca. Make it all out there. Tell the truth. We don't. Even Peter said earlier, we don't do this stuff for clicks. We tell the truth.
So why can't we disagree with you and you take offense to it?
Don't you believe that it would have been better radio if you both thought that Bob Wischusen was absolutely horse manure on that take?
But it just didn't. It didn't cross my mind.
But I'm telling you, you want to play that again, Anthony? Play it again.
Oh God!
Play it again.
Play it.
Why did the Islanders take until the end of the season to play their best hockey? Last year they did it. This year they're doing it again.
I don't know.
All right, good stuff. Bob,
good stuff, Bob.
Moving right along.
See, now it's interesting. Now, but let's really dissect that.
Yeah.
Clearly, you can hear, Peter, that it was off-putting to Michael, Bob's response. Mm-hmm. My response was genuine laughter because I thought it was funny. And you snapped back, to try to make it work. Like, our visceral reactions to that tell you that we were telling the truth. Like, you didn't like it. I thought it was funny because if he was listening and heard us bash him about he talks too much, isn't that a money response?
No,
I don't know. And then we laugh.
I'm not saying it was bad. It was brilliant. You know how vindictive I am. So if that was the way he answered our accusation of him being long-winded, good for him. But don't say it was a great segment. KT Wizard on X said, I have to agree with Michael K. Bob bagged the appearance today, no doubt about it.
But see, that's where we disagree. Now, was it the best we've ever gotten from Bob? Absolutely not. I agree with you there. But
I'll take that.
He's not bagging it. And I thought he probably did hear we made fun of him. We've always talked about that. We've said it to him. And I think that was a great response. But I think he was trying to be a little funny. Some of the jokes didn't necessarily hit. I don't think it was intentional.
Well, also, I mean, you act as if... see, now this is going to sound like I'm the one insulting Bob. I love Bob. I love hanging with Bob. I think he's a great guy and a wonderful broadcaster and commentator, play-by-play guy. You act as if, like, when he calls, he's Jeff Passett or Steve Young. I mean,
but he has that potential. He's brilliant.
No,
the guy,
he doesn't.
I heard, sources have told me that he reads the side of a cereal box during breakfast to the kids. He loves to talk.
Okay, see, now again, back to the insult. All you do is insult the guy. All I'm saying is I like Bob a lot. When you guys said today Bob was calling in, I thought, that's nice. I'm going to make some fish jokes with him. I'm going to have a good time. I never thought, oh, my God, Bob is going to come dropping in heat rocks. That's not what Bob does when he calls in.
Let me put it this way. If Bob performs on the Islanders-Rangers game tomorrow at 12:30 on ABC, the way he performed on this segment, he's going to get a call from Jimmy Pitaro.
Wow.
You really think so?
If he's like that, but you know what? Bob will be shot out of a cannon at 12:30 on ABC.
But I think that was quintessential Bob. He's got a very dry sense of humor.
Well, it was Aaron.
Listen, you want to be honest, I don't think we were Edward R. Murrow during that interview. I mean,
that's a great point.
We gave him some questions to promote the game. I kind of went back and forth with him with the Heedle stuff. Listen, I don't need anybody to tell me about Rangers Islanders. I should be telling him. But we had him on to promote the game, and we did that. But again, we weren't dissecting, this was not Frost Nixon. All right, we're just having some fun back and forth, and I think he kind of treated it that way. He's promoting the game. Okay. We threw some Jet stuff at him.
Good.
Right, Peter? I didn't look at that. I don't think any of us need him to tell us what to expect tomorrow. He gave his opinion. It wasn't really an interview. It was kind of just him joining us to promote the game. And he was funny. Now, funny could be hit or miss. I get it. And Bob's got kind of an Iron Eagle sense of humor, very dry. Take it or leave it.
It's all right. No, I'm good. I actually feel cathartic almost. It has to be said. The sands are running through the hourglass. There's not that many sands left. Hopefully it lasts the whole year. That there's enough sand to last the whole year.
Honestly, Michael, I mean this, and I don't want to speak for Peter. If you got to go, man.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to sit here.
No, I don't want to go.
If you guys want to go through. No, I make this work every day. I don't look at the finish line. I look at now. I'm like a coach. We asked Peter Laviolette about the President's Trophy. No, I'm only worried about the next game. I'm worried about the next segment, all right? I'm not thinking about sand through the hourglass. I'm not thinking about it all coming to be an end. If you think that way, then go. We got a show to do. I'm trying to do the best show possible till 6:30. And you know what I'm going to do next, Peter? Monday.
What?
What are we doing Monday?
That's right.
What's Monday's show?
Here's the way I look at this show now. Is when you walk in to a hospital room and there's an elderly relative hooked up to that machine, and I don't see the clear heartbeat like I used to.
Oh, my God. Then go, man.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
I'll pull the plug. If you're the elderly person, I'm pulling the plug.
I am still performing at an incredibly high level. I'm saying the camaraderie between the three of us it's not what it used to be.
I don't think it's ever been better.
Really?
Honestly, I feel very close to you.
Well, because we didn't kill Bob Wischusen's hit? I don't understand. The hills you choose to die on, man.
Because this all comes back again to it all about Michael.
But Mike Kubisa on X goes, Michael is 100% right. I feel like Don knows it, but doesn't want to throw Bob under the bus on air.
It just wasn't. Listen, if you said to us, hey, guys, was that one of the great segments we've ever had on the show, both Don and I would have said, no, not great. It wasn't top 10. If you said, who was better, Bob or Doc today? I would have said, Doc. But for you to point out, was Bob Wischusen awful? No, he was just fine.
And why do you take disagreement personal?
I don't look at it personal.
He killed it. 2 days ago, you asked us to would you. We sincerely disagreed with you, and you think we're lying bad people.
No, I didn't say bad people. I just said liars.
Well, liars are bad people.
No, there are liars that lie for a reason. You guys are lying to keep your relationships together.
You would lie for $250 million.
I wouldn't lie. She would never know. There'd be no lying.
That's still lying.
It's not
lying. Is still lying.
Here, I thought of an answer to you while I was driving home. And I said, I'm going to bring this up to Peter. I'm glad you just brought it up. So you said you've dealt with guilt before, right? And you don't like the feeling. It's awful, right?
Yeah.
You did that for nothing. For nothing. But for $250 million, you couldn't deal with it. You got guilt to do nothing, but $250, you'd say, I can't do it again.
Hold on. First of all, with all due, I say this completely respectfully. How dumb are you? Honestly,
I think I'm brilliant.
No one does anything that creates massive guilt for nothing, Don. Believe you me, there's something the person is doing it for. But if one has experienced that feeling before, and hated it, and would never want to feel it again, there might not be a price that would then make that feeling worthwhile. Don, doesn't that make perfect sense?
Yes. Because
how much money is enough money? Where do you draw the line? So if I have $50 million, 100, where is it? I have nowhere near either of that amount, but I'm not thinking about where my next meal is going to come from, and I don't live with any guilt. It's great.
JJ in North Carolina tweets, it takes a lot for JJ in North Carolina to agree with Michael, considering he calls me hack every chance he gets, but I have to agree with Michael here. Brutal and awkward performance by the Weasel Man.
You know what? Fine. Is it going to make it better if I say he was bad?
No, because I'm just saying, and I love you guys. Your first inclination always is to disagree with me.
Now we've hit it.
Even when I'm right.
But now this has nothing to do with Bob. This has nothing to do with guilt. This has everything to do with your ego feels challenged every time we disagree with you. What kind of show do you want us to do here, Michael?
No, you're wrong. It's a physical and mental impossibility to always disagree with me. It's inconceivable that I can be so far off the planet that you can disagree with me every single time.
I agreed that we thought that when you said Doc was great, we agreed. I say I agree with you a lot of times.
You guys are afraid to be negative, and I'm the only one who wants to go out on a limb, make great radio. Sad.
This whole thing is sad and it is upsetting.
Let's go to the phones.
This is so disconcerting.
It's not. You know what this is, Don? This is real. This is raw.
I don't doubt that, but is it necessary?
You said everything is good for the radio. You told me that.
I know, but it doesn't.
You taught me to be a radio man.
I know, but not like this, where you're challenging the relationship and the direction and the future of the show.
No, I think that the camaraderie isn't there anymore. You guys don't like me. I get it. That's all right.